Hi. So I am going to show you guys how quickly and easily I do this wash and go. So this is the wash and go that I'm referring to. It's the most common style that I do. And with the products that I use, it can last me up to a week, sometimes more. But because of my dry, itchy scalp, I'm constantly washing my hair, which is another topic for another video. But this is how I normally do my hair. So I start off sectioning my hair just because it makes it easier for me to work with, and I apply a gel and mousse mixture that has a lot of water. I do mix this up until it's the consistency that I want it to be, but I can make another video to explain more about that. So because that gel and mousse mixture contains a lot of water, I feel really comfortable putting enough in my hair, as much as I need pretty much. So after I apply a good amount, I work that into my hair. I try to bring the curls out by separating and smoothing each clump of hair. And just to mention, I don't detangle my hair in the shower anymore. I just shampoo and condition my hair and then hop out. So I spend this time not only styling but also detangling my hair with my fingers for the most part. But if there's a stubborn curl or a stubborn clump in there, I'll take a fine tooth comb or a brush and brush it out. And very rarely, when there's a really bad knot, I'll just snip it off. So I do this process throughout my whole head. I have about three sections. So I have the back and then the two front sides, the left and the right. And it's just so interesting to me to see how, even though it's the same process and the same products, the different parts of my hair have different curl patterns and they do respond differently. So I always find that so cool that with this process I really can get to know like the types of curls that I have in my hair and also the different types of textures that I have, and the way my hair feels. So for the most part, the back of my hair is tighter. The sides of my head around my temple area are a little bit more undefined, and then the front of my hair is a little bit looser, very easy to define. So at one point, the product mixture that I was using did run out. I was using this for many wash and goes. So I did make some more, but I realized that I did not put enough water. And so I had to grab a spray bottle and spray my hair with water because I did notice it was being sticky and the curls were not really forming as well. Although I was using a spray bottle, I do hate this method. I like everything to be in the same jar so I don't have to be reaching around for different things. So I was adding more and more water as I was doing my hair. So this process typically takes me anywhere from 30 minutes if I'm going really quickly and not really caring about defining the curl to about an hour if I'm taking my time and working in sections. And although I do have the three big sections, as you can see, I kind of use a clip to clip back the parts of my hair that I'm not doing at the time. So, but just in general, I feel like my hair is pretty dense and it does take me a lot of time to style my hair because I have to section it into small sections. But if you have less hair or your hair is less dense, it probably would take you much less time to do your hair, especially if you get used to this kind of process. So for the sake of time, I am speeding through this video quite a bit, but please, if there's any questions on any part that you have, comment below so that I can either respond to your comment or even make another video addressing those questions. But I wanted to go back to what I said before about how my hair has many different textures and curl patterns. So you'll see here that the front of my hair is much looser. The curls, the hair kind of weighs a little bit more heavily, and so the pattern looks a little bit looser. And that's just to preface saying that if you try this method and you don't initially get the way you want your hair to look like, or you were hoping that your hair looked a little bit different, don't give up. Be a little bit patient because what you're seeing may just be that section of your hair. Kind of like how in the back of my hair, I did start off with a very tight curl pattern that wasn't weighing down heavily. That part of my hair probably helps give it volume, whereas the front of my hair kind of just helps have the shape or the overall definition that I'm looking for. So after I'm done, I just check to make sure that all my clumps are clumping and defined and there's no frizz. If there is frizz, I'll go back with some water and just smooth down the hair. And then I get to drying. Now, I typically use a combination of both a hair dryer and a blow dryer because I do notice different things about the two of them. So, the hair dryer usually gives me like a gel cast, it gives me a little bit more stiffness, it helps ensure that my hair doesn't move, but it also gives my hair lots of definition. Now, the blow dryer does not have that cast, that same cast when I'm using it to stretch out the hair. It does give less definition, but I like the way my hair moves and how it feels when I use a blow dryer. So what I do is I start off with the hair dryer, and when the hair is starting to get dry, before it gets a lot dry and before it really starts becoming stiff under the hair dryer, I'll take a blow dryer and finish up adding some volume. So I did fast forward through me using the blow dryer and the hair dryer to dry my hair, but if you have any questions, please do comment below so that I can answer them. This is the result of this wash and go. This specific wash and go, I did sit underneath the hair dryer for a longer period, so the hair was stiffer that first day, but the second day onward, I was able to go back in and fluff it up with my hands and the blow dryer, and so I was able to get that volume that you saw from the picture in the beginning. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys around the next time.